So thank you so much for this opportunity. It's been incredible listening to everyone this morning. And I wanted to share with you something about an organization that I'm very passionate about. I serve as the board chair of TCF USA. I've been involved with the organization for over a decade. And the Citizens Foundation, or TCF USA, is an independent 501c3 that supports the work of TCF in Pakistan. TCF was formed 30 years ago when Karachi was burning, and a group of friends came together and wanted to do something that would be impactful. They looked at different issues and thought that lack of education was the root cause for some other problems that Pakistan was facing, including healthcare and poverty. And so they founded this organization that has grown, and according to The Economist, is the largest independent-run network of schools in the world. TCF provides quality education to underprivileged children in Pakistan, in the slums of urban centers and in rural areas. So I'll let the students of TCF, tell you a little more about TCF. Okay, it seems, let me just see if the video.
मेरा नाम रवीना है और मैं 5 गिनी में पढ़ती हूँ। हमारे घर में 3 बहनें, एक भाई और अम्मी अब्बू रहते हैं। मैं सुबह उठकर बर्तन धोती हूँ, झाड़ू निकालती हूँ, अब्बू के साथ खेत में जाती हूँ, खेत में घास निकाल के जल्दी जल्दी घर आती हूँ, घर से खाना खा के स्कूल में आ जाती हूँ।
मुझे नाला बाग हुआ है, मुझे शौक है रवीना को स्कूल मोकला, बड़ी होशियार थे।
मेरी सबसे अच्छी दोस्त फातिमा है, वो मेरे साथ खेलती है, मैं से सब अपनी बातें बताती हूँ। मेरा पसंदीदा सब्जेक्ट मैथ है और उसमें डिवीजन, मल्टीप्लिकेशन और माइनस करने में मज़ा आता है।
So this is Aslam. He's 8 years old. He's in grade 3 at a TCF school. He comes home from school and gets behind the spinning wheel to make pottery that his father can then sell in neighboring villages. Aslam's father has health issues, so he can no longer make the pots. So Aslam has taken the responsibility of doing this work after school. He doesn't waste a minute and then gets on to this work of providing sustenance to his family. And then this is Shaheen, a 10-year-old bride on the left, from a fishing village in Sindh. So this is a picture from Shaheen's nikah. She was a TCF student at that time. Soon after her nikah, there was talk of rukhsati. The principal at her school, Miss Farzana, stepped in and was somehow able to convince Shaheen's parents not to do it. And that repeated for a few years after that, till Shaheen aced the metric exam, and then Miss Farzana encouraged her to prepare for college and to take the exams as a private student. So along the way, the rukhsati happened, but Shaheen persevered on, and today is a teacher at the same school that she was a student at, and wants to be the pillar of strength for the girls in her community, just like Miss Farzana was for her. So some numbers, 2,000 school units across the country. TCF also partners with the government of Punjab and Sindh to run their schools. So really heavily involved at a collaborative level with the public sector, not only in running schools, but in curriculum development. You know, we talked about being at the table and being invited to the table. So TCF is very much there. It is the largest employer of women in the private sector. So outside the government sphere, TCF employs more women than anyone else. And there's a reason for it. TCF maintains a 50-50 gender ratio in its schools. So if parents are bringing sons to the school, the principal will do a home visit and say, what about your daughters? We will not admit another son of yours till you bring your daughters to school. But to encourage parents and ensure that they felt safe sending their daughters to school, it went with an all-female faculty. And those women are now role models for their mahallas, and the cycle continues. There are 300,000 students. We call them agents of change. And the vision is to have 2 million agents of change through various initiatives that TCF is involved in. I just love this because I love to visit a TCF school during recess and see the faces of the happy children. And you know all this, so I won't spend time on this. But I do want to close with a couple of success stories. There are many, many success stories. And thank you to Dr. Anita Zaidi and the Gates Foundation that is funding a study on the impact of access to education on social norms and gender equity. And there's some really good work being done, and there'll be more to share on that impact later. But we see that impact in the community on a daily basis. So two success stories among many, many others. So Kainat Zaidi grew up in the slums of Karachi and was able to go to Whitman College for her undergraduate degree. She also attended Oxford, and now she's been accepted at Harvard for the Masters in Education and Policy Analysis program. Asad Sajid also comes from a very impoverished background. He went to IBA and is now a visiting professor at IBA. He did his master's on a Fulbright scholarship at the Stevens Institute of Technology and is a technology consultant. So keep TCF in mind as you think of giving back and as you think of the problems in Pakistan. Thank you so much.